Stoned Chakra. Bitches.
Next up on Stoned Chakra Reacts. Don't worry about me. I'm a few reactions in, so pretty baked.
Stoned Chakra. Bitches.
But I think it's a perfect opportunity to dive in to some more requests. This is coming from Patreon. Shout out to Brittany. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it. The Devil and I by Slipknot. And don't worry, guys. Tomorrow, so Saturday, I am doing a deep dive into the just straight YouTube requests. So my goal is to knock out at least 30. That is my goal. I don't know if it's reasonable, but I'm going to try and hit it. So don't worry. Don't worry. That startled me. Alright, so I made the comment about a bass sounding stubby. I don't know if that made sense, but this is what I meant. Is like we're very short notes. Stubby. Short. It made sense when I said it before, but you know, some people don't get it. But that's what I meant. Not that it's a bad thing, it's just that that's how I described it, if that makes sense. Oh.
These chains, my friend, I'll show you the rage I've hidden. Perish the sacrament. Swallow, but nothing's forgiven. You and I can't decide which of us was taken for granted.
This is exactly what I'm talking about when I talk about the fucking, just the blending of ugly and pretty to create something more beautiful than the pretty or the ugly could have ever been by themselves. I think we, as humans, human music, I think we as humans, at least some, like it when there's a whole bunch of different places being activated up here. When you're forced to pay attention to multiple things at once. When you're forced to think about multiple things at once. Another reason why I'd really like singing and playing, because it gives you that connectivity on the same level as these two like complete opposite sides feel super connected in this song. But according to some people, I'm just a high asshole that doesn't know anything about music. I never claimed to be the arbiter or the end-all be-all or the definitive last say when it comes to anything regarding the fucking vibrations humans make. I just like to get my chakra stoned and think about it. Sometimes talk about it. But on that note, let's bring that back. Bring it back right there. And then we'll go ahead and let this run through.
Something is tempting the Father. Where is your will, my friend? Insatiates never even bother. You and I are on the right. Traded a lot for the leverage. In between the lambs and lights, you're not what you seem. Step inside, see the devil at night. Too many times we've lived, gone till then. See the devil at night. You realize I'm not your devil. I'm not your devil anymore. Your station is abandoned. Hold you 'cause I know what you've done. Sensation, deprivation. Shiver when you turn on everyone.
Bananas.
So step inside. See the devil at night. Too many times we've lived, gone till then. See the devil at night. I know you'll find your answers in the end. See the devil at night. You realize I'm not your devil. So step inside. Step inside. See the devil and see the devil and
We're still fucking going. That fucking double kick is bananas. Bananas. I'm gonna have to make that button. That's gonna have to be another one of my weekend projects, along with taking a good chunk out of that YouTube request list. I'm gonna have to make some more soundboard buttons, because I'm just missing out. I'm missing out on so much fun. It's so much more fun when I have the clip instead of me trying to reenact it every fucking time. But Slipknot, oh my god. At the end, all I could focus on was those fucking, that double kick. Like, much props to all the fucking drummers that do that shit. You know, rest in peace. But the drummers that, man, that shit is wild. Especially the ones that just keep that shit going. My eyes started twitching. That shit. I'm trying to think of where I first heard it. Because I first heard it when I was playing bass in this band. And it was just like super extended. They just did, like, it was rapid fire. It was almost like it'd been programmed in Fruity Loops. It was just so, I think maybe Ice Nine Kills, and then other bands, Asking Alexandria, Saint the Sinner. You know, there was a fucking Alisana, the ones that fucking, you know, that do that shit a lot. I think that's where I first like started really hearing it and then paying attention. Like, I might have heard it before in passing, but I didn't really pay attention. But once I was in it and opening up for bands like that, it was like really in my face, I guess. I guess I could pull up an old song that I did. Nobody's gonna wanna. I'm gonna do it anyway. Stoned Chakra reacts to a band that doesn't exist anymore that I was in. But if you liked that, Slipknot, I mean, The Devil and I, banger. Go check out some more Slipknot. It would be in your best interest. Or not. Thoughts and views expressed by Stoned Chakra are not the views and thoughts that are held by Stoned Chakra LLC. Let me distance myself from myself. Is that even? I think that is possible. Anyway, check out Slipknot.
Stone Chakra. Bitches.